Hello and welcome to the Tate Museum. This is their main website, but I wanted to show you that there is actually multiple Tate Museums if you did not know. So if you go to our visit area here, these are all 4 of their galleries. There's the Tate Britain, which was the original and opened up in 1897. Then the Tate Liverpool and the Tate St. Ives, and the most recent edition, the Tate Modern, which opened up in 2000. So this is their overall website for all of their galleries. They have some drop-down menus here in the art and artist selection. They have, what they have in their collection. You can explore their artists, specific artworks, like a virtual tour, and you can also explore art by theme or by movement. In their explore area, they have videos, podcasts, and short articles, blog posts, and such for you to explore as well about artists or their exhibitions and galleries. In their in-depth area, you can explore certain art terms, art vocabulary, like movements, and stuff. You can also look at Tate research and what the Tate Museum has done specifically, and then student resources. This is interesting because this area allows for students who are interested in going further with art making as a career. They have some blog posts about how to apply to art schools or art careers that they could explore. They also have a Make Art section, which I'm going to be focusing on today. So if we click Kids Art Activities, we're taken to the Tate Kids website, which is very colorful and nice to look at and pretty organized, pretty well organized. I like all of their little tabs that you can select. So up at the top, they have a Make area, a Games and Quizzes area, and an Explore area. So in their Make area, they have some activities and lesson inspirations that students could do, children could do, parents could do at home with their kids, or even our educators like us could explore and get some inspiration from. What I thought was interesting is when I saw this make your own wrapping paper, it reminded me of a lesson I made for a class in the past. And it was kind of crazy that it was almost exactly like the lesson I made. I was like, wow, great minds think alike, some potato printing to make wrapping paper with. So I thought that was interesting. It was a really fun activity as well. So that's what the Make area is. If you go to Games and Quizzes, they have, games and quizzes, obviously. This Tate Paint area, this is really interesting, where you are taken to like an interactive section of the website where you can select a canvas. We're waiting. I've selected a canvas and you can select different items or drawing materials to work with. And I think that's quite fun. Say you were doing remote learning again, this would be a great early finisher thing for students to go on. And then in our Explore area, they have videos and little articles about certain artists. They also, videos on silly things and really interesting things. And some of their top 5s. I think this changes every week. I thought this is a great website because I'm actually going to be using it in one of my upcoming lessons. I found that they had a great quiz on which surrealist artist are you, and I'm creating a surrealist collage inspired lesson for my 8th graders, and I thought this would be a great jumping off point or exit question that they could do. So I thought it would be great if they could start by taking this quiz on which surrealist artist they would be. They've got 7 questions. Let's just go through it, see what we get. Silly questions. I'm Salvador Dali. Or maybe just randomly selecting things would get you Salvador Dali. So I thought it'd be interesting if they, take this quiz and get an artist that they could then research and select one of their artworks, and then create a kind of master study collage based off of one of those artworks that they find from the artist they got on this quiz. They could start off by watching this video on surrealism that you can find in this Explore tab on Tate Kids. I think it's quite a fun animated video about surrealism. We'll just watch a few seconds of it just to show it.
We all have to live in it. It's made of real things like trees and staplers and washing up. All very useful, but also just a tiny bit boring. Which is why the world needs surrealism. So, what is surrealism? Surrealism is an art movement started by French writer André Breton back in the 1920s. He was interested in things like dreams, fantasies, and thoughts in our minds that we don't even know we're having. Artists such as Salvador Dali, René Magritte, Dorothea Tanning, and Eileen Agar explored these ideas by creating surrealist art.
So I just thought it would be a nice self-guided lesson activity for them to get started with, so they could come and explore that. So they can look at some surrealist art on the Tate Kids website, but they can also go back to the Tate, and in the search bar they can look up their artist and see if there are any articles on their artist that they can research. So we'll select the artist. And this gives us a little biography and some artworks of theirs that they can select from to create their landscape collage or a master study based off of that. I thought it would be a fun activity for them to do. So that is the Tate website and the Tate Kids website. Let's go back just to show you that one more time. So the Tate Kids website again. The one thing, the one drawback about the Tate Kids website at least is that there's no opportunity for you to search anything up. So if you find like a video or a quiz that you want to do, you would either have to go to that area and scroll through all of them to find it again, or use Google to search it up. So that's kind of a downside of the Tate Kids website at least. But the Tate website has the option to search things up. So yep, that's the Tate Museum. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.